In every race, there are many people that start the race together with others. But at the end of the day, only 1, 2, or 3 actually raised the tape. You know why things like that happen? It's not because others didn't do anything. In fact, others must have done it so much. But then, let me give you an example that clearly explains this particular analogy I'm trying to give you. In a marathon race, you'll meet 100, sometimes thousands of people registering in order for them to join. Different reasons. Some join because others ask them to. Some join because they just want to fulfill a goal, a desire that they too were one of or part of those that actually join. Some had a concrete reason that they want to join because they want a trophy out of it. And others know that it is self-actualization. They just want to convince themselves that what any other person had told them they cannot do, they have chosen to do it. And so, whether it is 1 mile of the 100-mile marathon, they don't care. They just want to be participants. But you know, of all of these people that I have analyzed to you right now, you find out that there are some that didn't bother to go through the rudiments and to the daily discipline that is required for them to get to the set goal. Yes, of those that had always said they want to get a trophy, it might not necessarily be that they disciplined themselves to a certain level. They would have told themselves, if I came third, or if I came 15 or 16, that I'm good, so I don't need to exercise or to push myself to a point like I want to get the trophy itself. But not so with those that have it in mind that the trophy is actually their goal because they want to set a record or change the living standard of their family as a result of not only the trophy coming, but also some monetary reward that would come. Some it might be because they want to put their nations on the map of the world. They want their name read over and over again, even after they might have left the world. And so the actions would always be different from every other person that has joined the competition. One of the things they begin with is that they mark the day or the date that the marathon would take effect and begin to practice way before then. The weather through storms, rains, hot and scorching sun. They go disciplining themselves from eating certain types of food, all because they want to keep fit in order to get that trophy. The Bible says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his ways? He will not sit with mere man." You know, the word diligent here, it can be substituted to mean discipline, because discipline is subjecting yourself to rigorous exercises, taking yourself from what would have been the comfort zone in order for you to get the goal that you have set for yourself. Discipline would always be anything and everything for anyone that has set a mind to do great outside the mediocre that has always been there. You know, my father would tell me when I was growing up as a child and say, where there is a crowd, there is no competition. He said, but the moment you decide to stand out, you'll find out that you are freer. You know, many people that are in discipline or undisciplined when it comes to achieving certain goals do not go further than where every other person is found. But a disciplined mind would always separate himself or herself from the regular in order for him or her to reach that extraordinary goal. I bring you to the story of Jesus Christ, who happens to be our perfect example of one who disciplined himself. The Bible talks about Jesus saying, for the joy that is set before him, he endured the cross. Now, when you look at the process going through the cross, Jesus didn't do it joyfully. He didn't do it because it was such a delight to do it. He went because there was pain. He subjected his body to go through the scorching of 39 lashes. Oh, the Bible talks about how his body was marred and there was no desire or comeliness around him. Oh, because he needed mankind's sin to be taken away once and for all. What is it that you are willing to subject yourself to? Discipline must be the watchword. Do you want to become the best of the best within your sphere? Get ready to be disciplined. Get ready to wake up early and earlier before any other person. You need to put this body underneath you in order to get that which you so desire to achieve. There is no one that has anything that he so desired badly dropped on him or her on the lap like a bag of cherry. No, nothing good comes easy. A songwriter has written, and I tend to believe it, and I agree absolutely. Because if you want good things, they never come too cheap. And that is why the process of gold comes out through the fire. And I believe that the fire that goes over and over in a furnace 7 times over just to bring out the beauty of gold that only the high and the mighty would ever afford it, isn't that easy. The heat had to come. The heating of that also had to come. You beat it over and over again, all because the gold must be refined. What are you doing to discipline yourself in order to get to that goal that you have had all these years? You want to work on your weight? Discipline yourself to eating. Discipline yourself to gym exercises. Discipline yourself to that which you know can easily indulge you, that would increase that weight. Where are you going? Do you want to achieve the doctorate degree? You have to get ready to stay off friends that are always and consistently wanting you away from your book. Discipline yourself because it's so important. Very soon they understand why you stayed away from them. Are you trying to become the preacher that you so desire that the world will come to the light of Christ through you? Get ready to study. Show yourself approved unto God so that you become the watchman that would be rightly dividing the truth and never becoming ashamed. Discipline is the key and the most important in order for you to get to that goal. Work diligently as you pray consistently, and I can assure you that very soon your goal will be achieved. God bless you.